guys, it's Cameo or Rosie Red Charizard here, and today's video is about anime conventions in ToraCon. So, my best friend and I ended up going to ToraCon in 2022, and it was one of my first anime conventions that I went to. It was fairly nice to actually go with someone that knew the area and knew the convention, so I know where to get my ticket, where the artist alley was, and everything like that. So some of the events that happened was we ended up going to a maid cafe, which honestly all the female workers were dressed in normal outfits, while they had the male staff dress up in maid uniforms. It was rather funny to see, and I honestly think that was probably the cutest and smartest idea ever, just so that like the female staff wasn't sexualized. And when we went there, it ended up being just like cup noodles and some of these little cute Japanese kind of like mochi and little yogurt drinks. I want to say everything was fairly cheap there, to be honest, which I kind of enjoyed. I was expecting to pay like arm and leg for the convention, which the pricing for it I think was maybe like 20-ish bucks. I have to check the pricing again. But for ToraCon, it was being held in Rochester, New York, usually around the month of March or April. And it's held at the Rochester Institute of Technology. When we were wandering around in our full cosplay, it was doing, the college was doing college tours at the time. So seeing like all these teenage kids trying to choose their college and you're in like full anime getup, just being like, please, don't stare. Don't think this college is weird, please. It's a really nice college. But when we were wandering around, I ended up getting lost maybe once, just due to the map that they printed out and handed it to everyone was a little confusing for me, just because I never been there before. And I found a lot of cute anime cosplayers, which of course I asked to take their pictures and everything, and most of them were very sweet and lovely to talk to. I want to say I got a picture of, I believe it's Blair from Soul Eater, and she was actually the one that was running the anime dating game. I'm a good guy. I wonder, since pink's my favorite color, what is yours?
Oh gosh, the rainbow. There's so many wonderful things about the rainbow. You can talk about the prisms and the glass that light reflects through. Oh my gosh, we could go into a whole entire field trip about the rainbow.
I really don't have a favorite color. As long as it sparkles, it's fine with me.
I do like all the colors. I think my favorite color would be the rainbow. I like pink and orange and purple. Those are my main three.
Let's see if that audience helps.
Number one.
I'm feeling 11 there, let's do one.
This is still gonna read. Number two, introduce yourself.
Oh, dang it.
I still have 3 months.
And number two, introduce yourself. we're created with number 1.
So she was very sweet to talk to, and I will let everyone know, please ask for consent to take pictures with people. Do not touch people unless it is consented, as like in a hug or putting your hand on their back. And please get people's like user handles for social media while you take the picture, because some of them want that picture for their own social media accounts, or maybe they want it for like, oh, this was a beautiful event type thing, kind of like I did. I've gotten a few pictures taken of me, but there was one of this little girl in the same character I was, which I went as a Sylveon from Pokemon in a full kimono outfit that my best friend made. And this little girl was dressed up in like a little kimono, like her entire family was dressed up in like little poncho things of Pokemon, which I thought was so cute. So after we got a couple pictures and met up with a few friends that said they were going, we ended up actually stopping in Artist Alley. And of course I wanted the full like weeaboo experience, so I ended up buying a body pillow and some pieces of art, because there was one selling some Critical Role art, which Critical Role is D&D that is a campaign that's through anime voice actors, which the art for it was really cool. I'll post a picture over here. And what else was there? I got a piece of art that said Dumb Bun Juice. I got a D&D tray, like a dice tray, some bloody dice. There was this Hamtaro jumper or long sleeve shirt that I really wanted, but of course, like at the time that I go grab my best friend and be like, look, of course that's when it got sold. I was like, oh, okay. She gave me her business card, but of course I lost it through my move from my family's house to here. And then from the Artist Alley, I want to say I spent probably $200-$300. Like, you don't need to bring that much money to an anime convention. You probably could bring like maybe less than $100, because on food and the hotel, I think you're good. Unless you want to buy something from the Artist Alley. But I will admit, some of the figures there are fully like price gouged. Like, oh my god. It's probably better to just end up buying it from like an overseas website. I want to say one figure that I really liked was almost priced at like $200-$300. I was like, oh my god. From Artist Alley, we ended up going to a Critical Role recap, because I'll explain what happened between campaign 1, 2, and 3, which I was watching campaign 2 through YouTube and through Spotify. Then after watching a recap, I finally am caught up through all 3 campaigns, and then that's when Critical Role came out with Vox Machina on Amazon Prime, and then I've been binge watching that. I can't wait for the next season. Then from there we ended up going to the anime dating game, which the anime dating game was really fun. I actually took part of it, which I'll put the videos here. And then from the anime dating game, if I remember correctly, I ended up with Miss Frizzle. A Sylveon with Miss Frizzle from a Magic School Bus. I think that's the most weirdest couple. But there was also like a female version of Jordan. Frick, how do you actually say his name? Well, the like army fairy from Fairly Odd Parents. I'll probably get corrected down below. Jordan Fonstringle, there you go. And then there was also someone from Persona 3 that we ended up hanging out with for a little bit because I guess we ended up adopting this like high school student that decided to hang out with us. It's like, okay. Him and his friend was hanging out with us for a little bit. But I will admit, if you don't feel welcomed or if you do not get a person's consent to hang out with them sometimes, please don't hang out. Because I will admit, this one kid that was with us for a little bit, he made me and my best friend uncomfortable. Which, like, cool, you want to be at an anime convention, but remember, we're also real people. Like, you gotta know the difference between reality and fiction. Then, let's see. We ended up staying at a microtel, which at the time I was working for a Wyndham brand, and that hotel in the area was so bad. Like, you could see the freaking handprint on the mirror. So then it looked like a child like drew on the wall with like pen. The window mat seat was just covered in some sort of liquid. I don't even want to know. And so then we were changing into, I think, our second cosplay outfit. Tia's second cosplay outfit. I was staying in the first one, I think. It was that, or we were changing. No, it was we were changing into streetwear so that we could go get burgers at the small diner nearby. So I went into the bathroom and ended up getting locked into the bathroom because the door handle was broken. And from the door handle being broken and everything, I was just kind of like, I don't want to be here anymore. Because the hotel didn't even have elevators, and convention goers know that you bring so much crap with you, like multiple different cosplay outfits, to luggage, to a separate luggage thing for whatever you buy at the conventions. That place didn't have an elevator because I think it was like 2 stories. But like trying to lug all of that up like 2 flights of stairs just kills you. From there, I want to say ToraCon was actually a very, very nice convention. It's held pretty well. The pricing and stuff were really nice, especially for our first convention. And it's actually fairly safe. Like, they always have security or volunteers, which you can always volunteer on their website. There's also tons of like different panels that you can go to. Like, some of them overlap with others, so you kind of have to sit there and choose what you want to go to, because like cosplay chess overlapped with, I think it was like the anime dating game, so we either had to go to cosplay chess or the dating game. We went to the dating game because I've been begging Tia to go to that for years. But cosplay chess is an entire chessboard with the kings and the queens and all the rooks and everything is an actual person in cosplay, which I find amazing. Then they had a lolly dance recital, which lolly is like the cute form of a Japanese or Asian form of clothing, which they had so many lollies there. I actually saw a couple of them were like super cute that I got pictures with. If I can find the pictures, I will post them. But if you really want to go to the anime convention, please do your research, and it doesn't matter if your cosplay is store-bought or made. Like, hooray if you got the money to make the cosplays, but a lot of people cannot afford it nowadays just because of like the increase of everything, the price of everything. But if it's still store-bought, everyone finds cosplays adorable. Like, you'll probably get asked to take at least one picture if you're in cosplay. But just remember, ask for consent. And if they do not ask for consent, please talk to security if they start to make you feel uncomfortable, alright? That is why they are there. But before this video gets too late, I do want to say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful day. Bye!